Jesus in a boat?
Well, so Jesus was in a boat with his disciples,
Yeah.
and he went to wherever. I don't know where he went to.
Yeah.
Where did he go to?
Well, he went to a few places.
On a boat? Well, he also went into the storm when he was on a boat too.
A storm?
Yeah.
What happened there?
Well, so here was like Jesus, and it was like what? Well, and then he was like, "Why are you so afraid?" Then Jesus said to the storm, "Stop," and the storm obeyed him.
Oh, yeah? What's that a lesson for?
I don't know.
You don't know what that lesson is for? So, if Jesus was asleep in our boat and we were scared of a storm that Jesus told us ahead of time that we're going to get on the other side, what could he be teaching us?
I don't know.
Do you think we're like a boat and Jesus dwells within us?
And
Do you think we have storms of life and he's right there with us and he's waiting for us to call upon us to get through those storms?
yeah.
There's so many times we become more afraid and forget Jesus is with us, the guy who created all things and everything was created through him, and he has power and authority over all things in this life. It's about trust, buddy. Can you think of another story?
No.
No. Well, do you know a disciple that maybe walked on water?
That was Peter.
Peter. And what was that like?
I was like, hey, that is one story. So, all the people were scared that Jesus was a ghost,
Yeah.
and he said, and he wasn't a ghost. He said, "It is me, Jesus."
Yeah.
So then he told one of his disciples to come with him on the water.
Which disciple was that?
Peter.
Right. And what happened?
So Peter walked on the water, facing Jesus. Then when he was almost there, he got his eyes off of Jesus and started to look at the wind. And once he did that, then he fell in the water, and he was like, "Jesus, save me, save me." Then Jesus grabbed his hand and said, "Why do you doubt me?" So he got on the boat, and Jesus and Peter got on the boat and headed towards land.
Yeah. And then what happened? What can you learn from it?
That Jesus is the king of everything.
Yeah. And that as long as we focus on him and not our problems, that we can do things that we don't expect we can do.
Yeah.
You can do mighty things in the power of Jesus when you're focused on him and not your circumstance. It helps you get through those things, right?
Yes. Right.
But the moment you take your eyes off him, that's where you fall. Hebrews 12 says, for there is a cloud of witnesses surrounding us. So strip off every weight that binds us down, every sin, You do this by keeping your eyes on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith. Which means he wrote your story. He wrote your story of faith, Nehemiah. And since he initiated it, you can trust him to continue to the next chapter of your story because he wrote it and he knows what it'll take to get through whatever you're facing. Do you believe that?
Yeah.
And that helps you overcome sin because he knows what it takes to overcome sin. He wrote it. He's the author and perfecter of everything you believe. And he's the source to get to your next chapter. Some people are stuck on the same chapter, maybe even a couple paragraphs, because they forget who wrote it, who created all things, and who knows how to get through all things, which is Jesus.
Dada, I am stuck on Leviticus 9.
You're stuck on Leviticus 9?
Yeah, maybe Leviticus 10 or 11 or 12.
Well, we'll talk about that later. First, I got one more story we want to talk about in a boat. What's the first story we read about with Peter and Jesus? Did it have to do with a boat?
Did it?
What do you think?
I don't know.
How about when he saw Peter and Andrew and they were fishing all night and they didn't catch anything, right?
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
Well, so they were finding some fish, and they didn't find any on one side. Then Jesus told them to throw the net on the other side, and they caught tons of fish, about 100
Yeah?
or 200.
Yeah?
And so they got off the boat, and so they ate.
That's good. And no matter how much Peter and them caught and could have lived off of, because they were fishermen, they chose to follow Jesus. They trusted him to provide all their needs. Not perfectly always, of course, right?
Yeah.
And then, at the end of when Jesus rose again, he saw them fishing, right? Peter went back to what he knew after he thought he lost everything and denied Jesus. And Jesus redeemed him in that moment. And Jesus came to Peter exactly how they met. Which shows no matter what cycles we have in life, Nehemiah, God's always there to show us the way through them, to maybe even cut off the cycles we keep circling to. Jesus met them right back where he first saw them. And that fishing, he did the same thing as the beginning with fishing. And it revealed to the disciples, that he was there. That he was there, and they had dinner again, right? How do you feel about that? Do you ever have something that you keep doing over and over and over and feel like you can never escape? Huh? You have things that you keep failing at and then you think you never escape, or places that you keep finding yourself in when you still feel stuck in life and you can't move forward?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Well, does this story tell us that Jesus will meet us exactly where he found us? And if we keep our eyes open, he'll show us exactly how to get through it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of stories with boats.
Maybe Jesus found us in a manger.
No, Jesus was born in a manger. He didn't find us in a manger. However, did he become a baby and face everything we face so that we can relate and connect with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. So, did Jesus use paddle boats? What do you think?
No.
No? Couldn't fit fish on a paddle boat, could we?
Nope.
No? Are you having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. Any
What?
other story you want to talk about?
No.
No? All right. You want to say God bless you?
God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.